What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, and today is the day we have all been dreading, myself included. The day that I have been hoping would never come, but with all great things, they must come to an end. All great journeys must find its conclusion, and that conclusion is here today as we get ready to read the final installment of Akutami Gege's masterpiece. For over 6 years, I have had this series in my life every week from when we started getting consistent translations covering from the very, chapter 23. And, from there, anytime a chapter come out, boom, we're out here ready to talk about it. And, it was in its early days. It was niche. We had no idea if it had a shelf life like it ended up having after. And seeing it blossom and grow and become what it's become, one of the all-time greats in Weekly Shonen Jump. I mean, listen, we hit 100 million copies in circulation just this week. I got that news immediately before I got off social media, and it's fitting, because when you hit that mark as a series, you're up there with the greats, regardless of what anyone wants to say, regardless of any slander they want to throw their way, any criticism, any nonsense. We're up there with the all-time GOATs. We're up there with the One Pieces. We're up there with the Dragon Balls, the Bleaches, the Narutos, the Ippos, the Attack on Titans. We're up there with the all-time greats. And to be up there, you have to write something that's going to resonate with the people. It's going to make people want to buy in every single week and tune in and experience greatness as it unfolds week in and week out. And that's basically what I've been doing every week for 271 chapters. And to build what we have built here on this channel, from where we were when the series first started, where we are now, and just see it become what it's become, man. It's such a surreal experience. And speaking from as a content creator and also speaking as Laz, I just want to say thank you to every single person that's been a part of this journey with me from the very beginning of my coverage of JJK up until today. Even with this final chapter reaction review, I still plan on talking about Jujutsu Kaisen on the channel. Now I can talk about my favorite characters, my favorite moments, my favorite fights, just so many different things, and eventually we're going to get a data book at some point in time that could probably answer all the things that we would hope we'll get in this final chapter, but we'll deal with that in time. But knowing that even this is the end, I still have it in me where I want to talk about it. I may take my time with it, because I have that perfectionism problem of I want things done a certain way. But it's not going to be easy saying goodbye to it, though, And you just kind of have to go and accept that all great things have to come to an end, as I said earlier. But it's really hitting me right now that the end is here, and we have to begin it. So, with that all being said, let's get into the chapter 271. The finale of Jujutsu Kaisen. The only thing we know is the final mission is about to begin to stop this curse user that is going off and causing issues. So, let's begin. The end of the journey. Here we go. Chapter 271. And thank God we brought all the belts right here. I should have mentioned earlier, but damn it, who cares? All the belts. All the belts, bro. Now, this is going to be my wallpaper for the longest time possible, man. Yo, look at this squad, man. Oh, my God. I remember he said I was going to have enough tears to shed already, but, bro, I'm going to end up crying a river. I'm going to end up crying a river regardless. Look at all of them, man. Look at Yago there in the back. Oh, look at Choso, bro. And I'm assuming the two right there, unless, I don't see them in the thing, but the two in the background that I'm pretty sure they're covering up right there, I think it's supposed to be Sukuna and maybe Kenjaku, possibly. Oh, no. You see, Geto. This is what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Gojo right there on the bottom. You see Geto because he doesn't have the markings and stuff on his forehead and everything. That's real shonen to me, man. Look at Maki holding on to Kotsu. This is my real shonen, bro. This is my real shonen. Nanamine. Oh my God, bro. Like, I don't know why you got Higuruma his back turned around. I guess because of the justice and stuff with him. Fair enough. And you see me right there with Mekamaru. Oh my god, man. This is special stuff. This is absolutely special stuff. Of course, usually Megumi, Nobara, you see Hunter right there in the background. And Zikirada right there with Kari. Oh no, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Strong and intelligent allies gathered together. See Panda there, Inumaki. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful double spread. These characters, man, since 2018. Since 2018, man. This, oh my god, my joy right here in front of me. I love this series. And then chapter 271 from here on out. Hey, I don't know if you could put any better words to define what we're about to get into. From here on out, it's time, Gege. Bring me the horizon. And then let me see the right here. We've reached the end. Thank you all so very much. I'll keep doing my best in my future work. So at the very least, we got their confirmation. It's not going to be a one and done for Gege. Gold's going to be coming back down the line. I don't know when. Could be going down the Furudate route of Haikyuu and just taking as much time, or Sarachi just chilling in the Roppongi Hills after Gintama. But regardless, my Gold's still going to be coming back with heat. Here we go, man. Here we go. Catch the Scoundrel. So started off, it goes right back to the fiance and stuff there with Nobara, because she went to go and take care of the problem and stuff that she was dealing with there with the curse. I couldn't find a curse. Okay, I guess not. I guess not. She couldn't find it. Fair enough. Couldn't find a curse seal or marking anywhere on this chick. The curse user's got to be nearby, right? Assuming they're not a cursed spirit and are working remotely, we ought to get the hell out of Dodge. You think we're in their range? Maybe. Their technique could be suited for covert work, or they could be extremely skilled with curse energy. This is becoming a pain. Did his face ever go back to normal? Like, at all? No, I mean, I don't think so. Maybe when I was asleep? Assuming it's a no, then we're dealing with a range of at least 50 meters. Let's say 100 to be safe. You see all their reactions like, oh, Soka. There's people everywhere. Even if we check the buildings, there's too many blind spots. Oh, okay, wait, is it? Okay, because I didn't see right there, because it looked like it was going to end off, like, just continue on, like, with the next page, but the Yuji go here says, what's the move? We're smack dab in the middle of the town right now. Well, there's people everywhere. If we check the buildings, too many blind spots. Although we should be able to notice when the technique is activated again if we get to a good vantage spot. And then you see the example in his head. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss my son, bro. I'm just happy the fact that he's with his people and he's got a smile back and his will to live is now as strong as it's ever been. That's the big thing of this story I wanted him to realize how important life is worth living. And through all the hardships, through all the pain, through all the times that he was ready to just give up, he finally got here, man. So that's my son, my MC, one of the goats. Oh, duh, we just have to go to an open field. Like, what an idiot. That'd work great if our guy was a colossal dumbass. Well, does that make me a dumbass for coming up with it? Moron. Oh, man, just give me the wedding already. Let's give the babe to Itadori. He can clear 100 meters in a flash. And you see the culprit and then techniques range. Okay, so he's just going to be carrying basically exactly what usually did with Navarro back at the fight with Choso and all of them. Or I should say with the brothers. Even if the technique is disabled by moving out of range, they'd have to be a real idiot to show themselves right after. And we've already established they're not going to chase after us. They just wait till things cooled off and start over. We can't do anything to stand out. She's like, what? Who's the moron now? Yeah, I love these two. Oh, how about sending them on an all-expense paid trip? Yo, like, what is this? Yeah, I can't wait. Wait, bro, listen, this is going to be many years down the line and stuff. But seeing this, like, in the animes, like, again, a lot of Hunter x Hunter vibes, and I know it's coming back very soon as well. But this definitely feels like something you would see, like, in the Hunter x Hunter, like, chapters that, like, Togashi be writing and everything. That might work, but the curse user likely knows her location through the technique. We only have our eyes. Let's not stalk the stalker. And if we send them on a trip, that might force the curse user to wait and reactivate the technique when they get back. And you just see the two of them are just like, yo, my guy is just like, yo, but I have an audition for New Japan Pro Wrestling getting set up right now, right? Like, I need to I need to get back to, focus, man. I got an IWGP World title to win eventually. And he's like, oh, not entirely impossible. But that put the ball in the culprit's court. Do you do anything but nitpick? Yeah. Plus, you're assuming their curse user dude is super smart. There's plenty out there dumber than us. Try me at... Wait, what is this? Try me at Otello, Fushiguro, I'd watch you. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what's being shown off right now in the thing, because I'm not familiar with Otello, so I don't know. I'd watch you. Hell yeah, let's show them our brains. You two sound like you're compensating for something. I'm telling you, they share the same brain cell, and as they should. And then I'm borrowing your sandals. We'll have them leave the technique's range, then we'll strike the moment it's reactivated. That's exactly what we've been saying. My plan involves that. Okay. A 40 floor condo. It should easily be over 150 meters. We'll have them go visit their friend and zip up the top floor to get out of the technique's range. Then Ichiji-san in a window can keep an eye on the buzzer and the entrance. We'll find a good lookout point and wait for the reactivation. We're dealing with a creep obsessed enough to stalk Fukuzawa-san 24 hours a day. I mean, listen, no breaks whatsoever. That is crazy. We didn't find any hidden microphones. As long as they don't have a technique that lets them overhear our conversations, we should be able to bait them. Okay. And we see the two of them afterwards together. And I mean, she got the fire fit and everything. Listen, that's that New Japan audition money right there. That's that bought the fit fares. And she's like, oh, your face is back to normal. Oh, so they got him already? And you see right after, okay, so you see Yuji, Megami, and Nobara literally like in the motion. I was about to go get ready. And who the hell is that? Who the hell are you? Kugisaki, ready for lunch. God, his face turned back. Oh, okay, so yeah, it is the guy. Okay, so they're going to have to smoke him quick. And Nobara immediately coming right down from the building, smashes the hammer down, I guess like to cushion the falling and stuff as she's going down completely. And then, yeah, you see Yuji right after coming in and going where it looks like for the dash. Or not. Piece of cake. Cool. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Just go whop them already. They're hanging like the bug eye faces and stuff for themselves going on for both the reactions. Like, what the hell? And he starts to make the run afterwards. Idiots. And then he gets jumped immediately. That's it. It's over. It's over. It's already finished. He gets, he sees that wolf from behind. Yeah, bro. Warida. Yeah, look at him, bro. Look at that thing. Oh, man. Now, is it the same Divine Wolf or it's going to have a different name possibly? Because we know, of course, the other ones before were smoked during the events of Shibuya and the Culling Games. You guys, taking things lightly, I see. I'm sorry, they're still going through the effects. You know this dude. I don't know this dude. I don't. Do you know? Okay, for them to be saying that, they must have some kind of idea who this is. No, I've never seen him before. And I guess he gets the reaction like what? You bitch. Who do you think bought you that bag? Uh-oh. And then you see the reaction right there for Yuji Nobara, like, whoa, soul. What the hell? And he's like, ... Oh, who'd have thought? Okay, so I guess it switches over. A classic pot kettle calling the kettle black type situation. Seems like a petty grudge. It's not reasonable to expect her to remember every customer from her hostess work. Oh, okay. So it's like one of them situations. Okay, fair enough. So, bought her stuff, thinking that there was a chance ball that was there. Eventually found out that she was dating the next IWGP World Champion, and oh boy, decided, you know what, I'm going to mess with his life. So that's basically what it became. Okay, fair enough. Now, pretty quick mission, honestly, just to get through that, but considering it is the final chapter, it shouldn't have to take that long. Well, it seems like a pretty grudge. It's not reasonable to expect her to remember every... from the hostess work. Dude spent 1 million yen. Who'd forget that? Well, sounds like a pretty sweet gig. You're so clueless, you know that. And then usually looks at the guy that's in the... Well, you guys about to get taken away and everything, but he just notices him right after. Oi, don't look so glum, chum. Not like you're gonna be executed or anything. What are you gonna do with me? I'm well past the age where I should know how to communicate, but I tried putting all the blame on her. And then I thought that after Kusakabe Sensei, what does he got to do with this? Oh wait, is this going into a flashback? I thought that after Kusakabe Sensei, I'd do switch training with you, Gojo Sensei. Yo. Their final conversation? Well, I mean, no, it's not, because we know the patting on the back and all that and everything. But at least, like, in terms of their final one-on-one, oh, mate. I guess that'd be fine, but how do I put this? Haven't we had enough Gojo Satoru? Huh? I want you to be a bit more forward-thinking, Yuji. Sure. I want you to carry on my dream should anything happen to me. But this is where I bow out. There'll be a point where you guys grow further than I ever did. Right? And knowing last chapter was a dream's end. Evil author, man. Even to the very end, you're an evil author. I think there should be at least one among you who forgets about me and develops strength completely different from that of my own. None of us could ever forget you. You seem kind of out of character. You're sounding a little timid. Are you okay? You're such a kid. This is confidence. Confidence I've never had before. I'm expecting great things from you. Got that, Yuji. Oh, man. Knowing those are the final words. And I know what makes it even harder, too, is knowing that when Yuji was watching the final events of that man's life come to an end in 236, those words were definitely being played in the back of his head, man. Oh, man. I'm actually very glad that Gege decided to give us this, because it just felt like there was just something, I don't know, it always felt like there was something missing in these final chapters, like, especially, like, during the final arc of the Shinjuku Showdown, there was something that I felt was, like, kind of missing, and just that. I think had we gotten that, but I feel like maybe the placement makes sense having it here, because it's like, there's a reason why Yuji didn't overreact, or whatever, because he had gotten this conversation here with Gojo, so it felt like this means like it makes more sense why it's being done now than it should have been done probably earlier at the start of the things. You acknowledge you messed up. That's all that matters. Take some time to reflect, then come help us on our next mission. I'm expecting great things from you. Oh my god. Gege, don't do this, bro. Oh my god. Yo, this guy, man. Gets told by his sensei that you got it from here, and now he's passing that on to somebody else. So I don't know. Maybe he becomes important afterwards. I don't know. But I guess that's his way of just going about it. You gotta acknowledge things, and then they believe in you, bro. So, okay. Fair enough. By the way, what'd you do with that thing? Oh, I tossed it. What? Don't sweat it. It's not dangerous anymore. It should make for a perfect talisman now. Come on. It's all good. And I see the wind, the leaves in the back. Oh, man. Or at least with specs, whatever it is. With my boy smiling. Oh, God. The end's really coming. What the hell? Yo, what is this guy on, bro? What is he on, bro? What is he on, bro? Bro, what are you on, Gege? Oh, bro, what are you... Bro, what? Yo, this guy he's a troll. This guy is a troll, bro. He's actually a genuine troll. Yo, listen, I don't care. I'm swinging on sight. I'm swinging on sight, goat. What is, bro? There's no way. I see my boy just, smile in his face, thinking I'm gonna see the leaves, whatever, and I go down one panel, and I see the man himself that put my guy on his goddamn journey of realizing that life is worth living. The freaking monstrosity himself. Mahito, bro. Oh my god. Howdy, Sukuna. Who thought I'd see you here? And then, oh my god. This is, I don't know, bro. Gege, you're crazy for doing this right here. Like, I made my peace. I said my goodbyes to the demon that is. And now, you decided let's get a dap up between them right here, bro. This is crazy. Well. What's this? Our third conversation. It is true. That is actually true. First one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe, going back to Junpei's arc. Second one happened in Shibuya, and now this will be considered the third one. My technique messes with the soul. After all, consider this a vestige. Welcome to the pathway souls walk on their way down the cycle. I meant to ask you. You were lying, weren't you? To yourself and everyone else. You weren't living according to your own stature. You wanted revenge. Revenge against those who resented and persecuted you. Persecuted that cursed, unwanted little wretch. What's the difference? I lived in only the manner I knew. That is how I chose to go on. Actually, no. I had different paths I could have traversed. To be precise. And yet, I couldn't help but spit out the curses stirring deep within my viscera. I feared my own curse would emulate me. Should there be a next time, perhaps it would be nice to walk a different path. Who the hell is this? Is that the person that was in the background thing? Because I said there's two different routes. That's so boring. You've gone soft, asshole. Obviously, I lost after all. What the hell? So I'm the only one left sulking like a child? God damn it. And, wow. This is, wow, there's quite a shock right here with this thing from Sukuna. He basically, by the whole end of it, it's like, look, I lost. I have to accept that I have to hold the L that I did. But if I ever got the chance to be able to do things over again, I would have gone down one or another path. And, I mean, again, I don't know if this is supposed to be two different sides. Could have been him. Like, if the person we're seeing here is like him when he was like a kid or something possibly. Or just a completely different person, right? Because, like, I know, like, the hair is, like, one thing, but the facial structure and stuff could literally be him when he was a kid. Possibly, right? And it looks like one of them probably could have been, like, a priest, like a monk. And the other one, I'm not too sure. Might have been on the good side of, like, good when it came to fighting curses and all that. I don't know. That's kind of what it kind of comes off as, from looking at it. Because it's the thing is, like, he's already experienced the first roots of what he became and what built the legend of Ryoma and Sukuna. So it's like there's no point of him having to walk down the same exact path again. So if he had an opportunity where if there was a next time and he was to come back, he would do things differently. And he's speaking as someone who's already lost. Why am I going to go back down the same route just to lose again? I'm going to go through something completely different. So it's like, I can't even call it, it's far from atonement. It's definitely not atonement whatsoever. But it's more so like, he has a whole different, like, perspective, ideology, a different way of like how he would have gone through things differently, essentially. I'm very surprised here that we actually got something like this, but I mean, I guess it's like, it's kind of maybe to be somewhat expected that like this would be some kind of answer that Sukuna would give after all the time, especially after what he went through there with Yuji. So, okay, so let's continue from there. And we get to... belts are back. Belts are back. Belts are back. Yo. Volume 0 goats. Look at them, bro. Panda, look at Panda just chilling on the shoulder there for a cold suit. My guy still got the stitches on. That's going to be there for life, unfortunately. So, hey, but don't worry. Maki will stitch him up. And then you see Unumaki right there, right in the corner there. You see Akari and Kirata on their own. And then Yuji, Megumi, and Obara looks like they're off going to go do their own thing. No way. Bro, no way. How we started is how we're ending. Oh my god. That little like, I didn't want to call it a birdhouse, but it was the thing that Megumi was trying to find the finger Sukuna before it led to him to meeting Yuji, and it creaks open. There's no way that's the finger. Oh my god. Yo, are you telling me the final one? Is that the final one? The one that we were looking for? No, I'm sorry, that's beast. That is so beast. Oh my god. Yo. When Megumi was, oh my god, dude. How we started is literally how we end. Oh my god, yo. They just said fair. We're gonna leave it in this place because that's where it began. Oh my god. Is it though the final or the first one? I'm assuming this is the one that Sukuna couldn't get because he had to eat his own remains to be able to achieve his old powers and all that. Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. That is a crazy... Wow. Thank you so much for reading these past 6 years. Please look forward to Akutami Gege's next work. Volumes 29 and 30 will be on release together on December 25th. Wow, man. And that's the end. That is the end. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That's the end of the journey. That's the conclusion. The final mission, stopping this guy, affecting a future IWGP World Champion from, chaos. The final conversation with Gojo and Yuji together. And just telling them, like, yo, I expect great things from you. If this is the last time, I know you're the one that's going to carry it on. Like, don't always just think of me regarding your own actions and how you want to go about things in life. Just do you, and I will expect great things from you because all the things I've taught you, all the things that you've learned, the trials and tribulations, all what you've been through are going to shape what kind of person you're going to be at the very end. I won't be there to see it, but I expect great things from you, and I know you got it. And that's that final conversation right there. That for me is definitely the thing that hits me the most right now, looking on this chapter. And then the fact that Yuji is able to say it to that guy, which, again, we didn't really get the name and stuff there, was a bit unfortunate. Unless, like, again, because this feels like this is the end. Like, we're not going to get a part 2 there. I think they've made their peace. It is what it is. It's done now. But, man. And then the conversation between Sukuna and Mahito, which I can't believe we even got Mahito in this chapter. Because it's like, when he got sealed back in from Kenjaku, I'd always hoped that maybe there's a chance he would eventually come back afterwards. But again, now after, time has passed, we realized that wasn't going to happen. But you can see, though, from that conversation that the two of them, one had changed in the sense of they were willing to go down a whole completely different route if given that opportunity. Otherwise, they were good with just moving on and going to the afterlife. Mahito always kept the same energy. And that's like the thing that for him, it's like he never changed. He is what he is. He is a curse. And to say that someone like Sukuna was able to figure that out for himself to move on, right? It's a neat part for his character right there. So he didn't become the same that he was when we first met him to where he was at the end. Even if it's not like he's not become a good guy whatsoever, far from it. But he's acknowledged the fact that, yeah, if I was given that opportunity to have, another chance to do this again, I will definitely want to walk a different path. So, and I don't know, the person that he was holding right there, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a younger version of him or just a different vessel potentially. I think maybe it's more easier to say it might be a different vessel if that would have been the case. But I don't know, but considering the fact that he's walking into like the afterlife itself and he's move on, it feels like that probably might be a version of him maybe, but... And then the other one there, I don't know if it's supposed to be like his twin or something that could have been. Which is crazy. But I'm very curious to know what everyone will think down in the comments regarding like the two, when he's talking about like two different paths, precisely what the ones are and stuff, right? But yeah, but Mahito falling back into the abyss itself and just, like you are what you've been and you didn't change, and then that's how it ends for you. And just seeing now, like this second to last page, I should say, but everybody kind of just going off and moving on with their lives now at this point, from, I'm assuming here, from Okotu, Maki, and them, they're about to get ready for graduation eventually at some point, and then they're going to go off and do their own things in their lives. And now it's up to Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara, not only to just hold it down in terms of the Tokyo Tech, the Jujutsu High and all that from the Tokyo side, but eventually we may get the first years, like for them later on, that are going to be ushered in and basically taking over their roles as they move on to the next stages of their lives. Even if they aren't going to be dealing with the madness that they dealt with Sukuna. But this final page, man, absolutely hits me in my soul because I'm remembering the year 2018 when we got those first three series, when it was Ziga, when it was Noah's Notes, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. And we had no idea which of the three would be the one that would prosper. I know at the time Noah's Notes was the one that was being talked about as maybe the potential next big one, and then it became Jujutsu Kaisen. And I can't believe it, man. Like, we're actually at this moment that the series is done. Like, this is a very fitting end, though, for me. Like, it's one of those where I know, like, the route to the end of the story was always going to be tough. Especially because we're dealing with a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things that are left into the wind. There's definitely a lot of unanswered questions that I know people are still going to be having issues with and everything. And I understand it, and believe me, there's things I still would love to get answers on. And I know it's probably going to come in the form of, like, a data book or something because, that's just how it is, unfortunately. But I can safely say, though, in the time that we spent with this series for 271 chapters, man, it has been an absolute joy for these past 6 years talking about it week in, week out. I don't regret none of this, man, at all. Like, zero. This right here, for me, still one of my all-time favorite series, not just in Weekly Shonen Jump, but just in general. And it means the world to me, man, that I was able to get to conclude this journey in this manner. We got to, it's a fitting end. It won't be going down as like one of the all-time like greatest endings and everything, but it's a fitting end to the story that Gege was been trying to tell from the beginning to the end. Is the exact same vision that it was from the beginning to the end? Probably not. Things definitely change at some point in time, and that's going to come down to multiple rereads and revisits to see where the vision kind of like switched up. But it feels like the end was always going to be what it was, just a matter of getting there. And that was the tough part. But the conclusion right here, I can say for myself, I'm satisfied with it. But I am curious to know what everyone thinks down in the comments below as we have just finished up the final chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me know, everyone, down in the comments below how we're feeling about it. How do we feel about this ending? Where are your current emotions at right now after experiencing the end of Jujutsu Kaisen? Where is the series ranked for you all time? You know, is it a series that's going to be in your top 10 or top 5, top 20, whatever it may be, like wherever it ranks at the end? Let me know where that is for you. you know, is there anything from this series that you can say that you took from it that, you know, you appreciate and it's going to stick with you long after you may have moved on from anime and manga and all that? I'm curious to know what you guys think down in the comments below. And anything you honestly, if you want to add your favorite memories and all that down in the comments regarding JJK, please do that as well. You know, just a celebration. I know it's very easy to be negative and stuff because honestly, that's, as humans, it's what we go after, right? We're negativity, curses, literally like that. But, and I don't also want to be like too positive toxicity and stuff in there as well. But just keep it civil, right? And we talk about the end of this, just be civil. And, you know, I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say down in the comments below. But guys, thank you for being with me for these last 6+ years, talking about this series on a week-to-week basis. It has been an absolute honor and a joy to be able to do this as I have for week in and week out. My continuation of One Piece, dotted on. I'm thinking of possibly adding another series onto here. All depends again on my schedule, free time, and all that. I do still plan on talking about JJK in forms of, you know, discussion videos in the future, you know, regarding favorite characters, fights, you know, just moments, all that. That's all going to be to come in the days, weeks, and months ahead. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of different things that I want to try and like piece together what I want to do going forward to replace the joy that was JJK in my life, and updates on that will come in due time. But I want to say again, thank you to everybody who's been supporting for the longest of times with my coverage of the series. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my other videos afterwards regarding One Piece, dotted on, and what else is to come. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you want to be a part of my journey when it comes to what I talk about on here on a week-to-week basis, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to door. It's to do with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, Akutami Gege, you have brought me joy, you have brought me hell, but you brought an end to this wonderful journey, and I'm looking forward to your next work. I'm hoping we get a data book very soon regarding answers of things that I want, and thank you for everything, man. Just thank you. You've made life hell at times, but I appreciate you. You're one of the GOATs, and let this be the beginning of what should be your discography. This will be the beginning of what's going to establish you as one of the all-time GOATs, and we're off to what I feel is a good start to that legacy. And yeah, you brought me hell, but thank you, man. Commodore lad signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.